they're also going to say, this is how the government got all their information and how they changed everything.
Yeah.
And this is how what laws came about that. And this is we're helping them do this by us doing this.
Yeah.
Just because we like to do it.
Yeah.
By us doing this is exactly what they want.
Exactly.
That's how they're not so much their information, but they don't have to go door to door anymore. They don't have to sit in a van and listen to people. They don't have to do none of that shit anymore.
No.
It's all there for them.
It's all there, bro.
You know, and again, we, how we said, when the internet first came up, they let it happen.
Yeah.
They said, you know what, let it happen. Let's experiment with it. Let's see what we can do with it. And look where we're at now.
Yeah.
Hell, your phone listens to you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
We could talk about anything, our favorite drink.
Yep.
We open up our Instagram page and there it is.
Yep. There it is.
You're like, oh shit. And at first, remember when we were all like, damn, that's fucking weird. I was just thinking that or whatever, but.
No.
We don't have to have that chip in our brain anymore.
Nope.
All we have to do is open our fucking mouth.
Yeah. And you're right, dude. It's like I said, they are watching everything we do. There's no doubt.
Yep.
There's no doubt. Whether you want to believe it or not, they're watching.
Mm-hmm.
There always will be.
Yep.
Because if you get too big too fast, guess what, bro? Prime example. When guys win the lottery, when they win the big lottery ticket, like that big Powerball that was $1 billion or whatever.
Yeah.
This is my theory on it. When a regular citizen wins a lottery like that, yeah, you pay your taxes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But my theory is they're going to sit there and say, all right, he won, he paid his taxes. Now let's dive into who he is and see what he's about.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Why? Because here's the thing. They go back where he was born, his bloodlines, everything to see, okay, what was their political standing?
Yep.
What did they do? Where did he live? What did he do for work? Mm-hmm. Where did he go to school? And then they're going to draw this whole case on him. Mm-hmm. And they're going to sit there and say, okay, we got him right here.
Yep.
Next thing you know, that guy's for something he fucked around and did when he was a kid. He stole a bag of Cheetos. Mm-hmm. Now they're going to try to hint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or he skipped class.
Yeah. Or like us. Say, for instance, if one of us would win the lottery, they would go and say, oh, well, he's a former service member. He had security. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He worked over here. He had a podcast. He made,
Oh, he put a picture of him at the gun range on Facebook.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how they profile people.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. This is the reason they do it. Because ordinary citizens like you and I, or a person that went, we don't know what to do with money like that.
No.
I'm telling you right now, dude. We'll fuck it up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
And that's what they know. Now, if we were to come up on a large sum of money, you and I or whatever that has any podcaster out there, mm-hmm. The local level or lower levels, not like Joe Rogan, but other cats, you don't think they'll come and knocking on your door?
Yep.
And say, hey, what are you doing, bud?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm getting at. They won't let you be who you are because they're worried. Yeah. And I told you a long time ago, we still work together. I said the most powerful thing, and I'm not trying to go one way or another with this. I said, but us as Hispanic or Latino race or ethnicity, we don't really have a lot of light on us.
Yeah.
Like, say for instance, just the white people and the blacks. Mm-hmm. Those two are always in the mix, bro.
Oh yeah, they're always in the spotlight.
And I told you, remember I told you, we were on our way to a job, and I said, man, dude, we were talking. I said, you know what would be the most powerful thing? And you said, what, bro? I said, Mexicans or Hispanics with an education, bro. Mm-hmm. We could turn things around because nobody's looking at us.
No.
They're really not, bro. And you were like, no, you're fucking right, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's what we need to do. We need to start educating ourselves. And I'm not saying, we can have an uprising because no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just telling you, every race needs to be educated. Mm-hmm. Whether it be in school or self-education, like how we do, look at things, read books. Reading books will take you a long way, bro.
Yeah, it will, man. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's just what I'm getting at, dude. And like I said, I just don't understand how this administration and anybody else is getting away with this shit. Mm-hmm. It's just crazy. I just can't believe it. And it's tearing the country apart, bro.
And it'll continue, man. It'll continue. I mean, we said it before. Our prediction is that even if a Republican goes into office next, it's not going to be a full-blown Republican.
No.
That Republican is going to go in with the permission of both sides because he's already told what to do.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to say, look, you know, you're behind the scenes. I'm just guessing. Behind the scenes, they say, you know what? Republicans really got a chance. You know, people came out and voted. You know, the numbers are showing it. Go ahead. Push them through. But before you get pushed through, here's the terms and agreements. Sign, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That dude's going to say it right. So, and real quick, for example, Judge Jackson.
Oh, that.
Remember she couldn't identify what a woman was?
Yeah.
What's coming up now? Roe versus Wade.
Oh, yeah.
You know, now there's that whole shit about Roe versus Wade. So, now again, that was pre-planned.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what they're going to say. Look, you want to be president? This is what you're going to do. You're going to work both sides. You know, we're going to put on a show where, you know, we don't agree with you and you're Republican and blah, 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 blah. It's a pregame, man.
Yeah.
It's always a strategy. It's not like people think it is. It's not Joe Schmo won the presidency, you know, and now all of a sudden he's going to do shit for somebody. No.
It's never like that.
They're picked.
Yep.
I don't give a damn what people tell me. They are picked.
Yeah.
They are picked.
You know, and that's the thing, dude. And that's why they know that they can get away with it. Because if you and I were to go to one of these meetings and pop off on some shit, it would turn into a madhouse. Because they're like, what? How do you know that?
Oh, next door. Did you see my comment?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, so one guy asked me, I made my little prediction about, you know, the school bond.
Oh, yeah.
So then the guy asked me, what makes you say that? How do you know? I was like, motherfucker, did you read it? Did you read it?
Yeah.
You know, there's plans.
Oh, they have opening dates.
Yes.
Years.
They're already talking about the construction company that's going to tear up the roads, make the intersections. I mean, it's right there.
Oh, yeah.
And you're asking me, how do I know?
Yeah.
Because I read it.
Oh, bro, it's not right.
You know, and it's the same shit with this. You know? You're just as we're both, I mean, everybody's guilty of that hypocrisy.
Yeah.
You know, we looked the other way when Trump was in office for some things. Not all, because we did. Yeah. We would call it out.
Yeah.
You know, and the same thing with Bush. You know.
Right.
I was in high school when Bush was president.
Yeah.
You know, but even then, I wasn't even into the politics like I am now. You know, but even then, I was just like, man, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I opened my eyes. So naturally, when I was in the service, you know, I was so full blown Army. Like I jerked off the Army bad. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I drank the Kool-Aid. Like I was fucking. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I was young, dude. I was 18.
Yep.
17, 18. So I drank it hard, bro.
Yeah.
Hard. I thought I was fucking bulletproof, you know, and everything.
Ready to do good.
Yeah, and that's the problem. So when I got deployed the first time, man, there was a lot of stuff that was going on, and I had some guys that were asking me, and they were like, "Hey, man, so what's up? What are we doing here?" And I'm like, "Man, I don't fucking know." You know?
Yeah.
So naturally, I started talking to the locals. You know, I was asking the Iraqis, you know, the guys that were working with us, the translators. Yeah. You know, and I asked them specifically. I said, "Hey, man, have we made y'all's lives any better?" He goes, "Nah, bro."
Look around.
He's like, "No." I was like, "What?" And we had a house we had overtook or whatever. It's called the Island. And for those of you that don't know, that movie, Journal for Jordan, that was actually about my first sergeant, Charles Monroe, King III. He's a very good man. He was my first sergeant when I was in Iraq the first time. So that's about him and how he wrote a book for his son. You know, just basically like morals, how to be a man, you know, stuff like that. But anyways, not to sidetrack, but just this ties into that. But so while we were there, I would talk to this translator, man. And I'd ask him, I said, "Hey, man, tell me why we didn't make your life better." He goes, "Y'all just haven't, bro." I was like, "Well, explain it to me. I want to know." And he told me, you know, me working with y'all, like I gotta, you know, wear a mask, you know, to make sure nobody knows who I am, but they know who I am by my voice, you know, and shit like that. He goes, and he's straight, and this is what made me feel. This is what wised me up. Yeah. He said, "The day y'all leave, I'm dead."
Yeah.
My family's dead. We're all dead unless we make a run for it. Mm-hmm. He goes, and then we got to either get to Kuwait or some other country before they find me. But they will find me.
Yeah.
Dude, when he said that to me, bro, I just sat there. Because it was a raw conversation with somebody in that country, bro. And when I sat there and I was just like, man, because I was analyzing. I was young, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, man, dude, this is fucking crazy. And I said, well, how was it under Saddam? He goes, you know what? It wasn't bad. Yeah, he did his thing, whatever. But, dude, everybody was making money. Our businesses were flowing. You're going to have problems. He said, you're going to have problems regardless. Mm-hmm. But when y'all came in here, y'all fucked it up bad.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. And it's just like anything else. How would we take it in America if the blue helmets started rolling in?
Oh, people all, you see it all over.
So if you look at it in that perspective, I understood that. Yeah. By that time, I was already, my head was going crazy. Because you have a lot of time to think out there, bro. Mm-hmm. You really do.
Yeah.
And when I started analyzing, I was like, you know what, dude? Fuck this. I'm done. Mm-hmm. I'm fucking done with the military.
Yeah.
I'm done. And guys were like, man, why are you getting out, man? You're fucking... I'm done, bro.
Yeah. I
was fucking done. I came home. I was, whatever. But that's what I'm getting at. Those are little moments, and that's when I realized, this ain't all it's cracked out to be. This, there's been a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
And that's when my eyes opened up. And then that's when me and you got together at work. Mm-hmm. And then we started talking. And I was like, dude, yeah, I realized this a long time ago. But everybody asked me, like, I was talking about our podcast to a customer. He goes, well, what made you realize that, what's coming about came about? And I told him, I said, dude, I was young, bro. Mm-hmm. And, I told him this story I just said, I just talked about. And he was like, dang, dude. I was like, yeah. I said, in the military, you don't have a choice, bro. You do what you're told, and that's it.
Yeah. Yep.
And he's just like, no, you're right, man. He goes, dang, that's crazy. I was like, yeah, it's nuts, man. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm getting at. From what that story I said, I told, if the American people were to see blue helmets or the Chinese or whoever, they'd be up in arms. Their ass would be so far in the air that they'd be like, oh, my God, this is happening.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Well, a lot of them.
Yeah. We want to think a lot of them because, man, this ain't the same America it was 10 years ago.
No, you're right.
I mean, I'm sure someone will be like, yes, it's for our own good. I'm right here. What do you need me to do? I got my mask on. What else do you need me to do?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I think they'd go, if something like that was to happen, if they'd go to the northern states first.
I would hope so.
I don't know. Or they would just come and, it's crazy.
Yeah, there's no telling, bro.
You don't know.
There's no telling.
We don't know what would happen.
Look at Julian Assange and Edward Snowden.
Yeah, they're in Russia.
Why?
Because they're scared.
Yeah, because what they said is the truth. Now, they can't off them.
No.
They don't need to. They don't need to.
Yeah.
Those dudes dug their grave. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They don't need to kill those guys for somebody to say, fuck, I knew it was real. No. Keeping them alive is even much better because you still have people that say what they did is treason. I don't think it was.
No, that's whatever.
The guy put some shit out there. Yeah. You want to believe it, fine. You don't want to believe it, fine. But for those guys to be still alive and where they're at, yeah. Tells you everything you need to know.
Well, who's to say they're not a double agent, bro?
They could. They could too. This is the world we live in now, dude.
It's double agents, bro.
You don't know.
You
don't know.
Just like that one representative that got caught with that Chinese.
What'd they do to that dude?
Nothing.
Why though? Because of the particular party he's in.
Yep.
Had he been in the other side, there would be no other side.
Nail him to the cross.
Oh yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been cool. Yeah. Make a public show and say we're gonna nail this son of a bitch to the cross right now.
Feet to the flames.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. But see, and that's the thing, dude. If they were to do like public executions now,
I think they could do it.
You would have. I think it'd be 50-50, bro.
Well, remember back in the day, the gory videos we used to see from the Middle East. People getting their heads chopped off and hands and shit for stealing. I mean, for actual fucking crimes.
Yeah.
I think we could do that now and get away with it.
I don't know, man.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Fuck. Put my prediction, my opinion.
It might fly in Texas, but it won't fly
I bet you it fucking will.
It won't fly in California.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't.
Put a fucking hardcore Republican up there, anti-abortion.
That's